best high school sports coverage.
Throws it down with two hands. The whole hoop is shaking.
That's a 10. That's a 10, baby.
This is ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Saturday showcase on ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We have a heavyweight clash on tap for you this evening between the reigning Division III state champion Edgewood Crusaders and the always game Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania, of course, brought to you by ZIMBRICK Honda. For over 50 years, ZIMBRICK Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. Trusted staff of ZIMBRICK Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new Honda or used Honda, visit ZIMBRICK Honda in Madison today or online at ZIMBRICKHonda.com. Hello again, folks. My name is Riley Yauk, and here alongside me is the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. And Dennis, I feel that we'd be remiss if we didn't start with the monumental achievement from legendary Crusader head coach Laura Stavnes, notching her 500th win last Saturday against Waunakee. And right before we went on air, I believe you said the pressure's off now?
Yeah, that was a great game. You look at Waunakee in the large. Edgewood was the only one of the 8 small schools that got a win last week. And it was fitting it was the last Badger Challenge. They've decided large and small doesn't mix. Not when it was like east and west, north and south. So that was a 14-point win, which is pretty huge because a couple of starters were out, one with an injury. Beanie Thompson's been out with a high ankle sprain, might be out for the rest of the regular season. Not sure if they're going to play her once she's ready to go. And then another one of the athletes was at the inauguration.
What?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, that's right. We inaugurated a president on Monday, so that's a big thing. So they still were able to pull out a couple wins. And everybody's thinking it was going to be Thursday, Baraboo. That was going to be the 500th. And the coach stops says, no, the records were wrong. That was actually one. So she walks off the court with her 500th win, and nobody knows about it except for her. That's actually not surprising. You know, she is it's all about the kids. I mean, she's done a lot of AAU coaching, coached kids from a lot of other programs. She got 2 state titles. Heck, even her and Coach Z have their names on the court. Does that tell you something? And my son is an Edgewood grad. I have to get that out, 2013. And Stav was one of his teachers. And he loves Stav and Rich Newton for the guys. I've got some ties to the school here.
Yeah, so there will be no bias during this broadcast, none whatsoever.
When she got her first coaching job here 32 years ago, I wrote for the Capital Times, I wrote a story about her being hired. She's a Whitewater player from Rio, a local, and she's had just a wonderful career, and she's not going to stop.
No way.
Why? You're doing something you love? Keep going. Way to go, Coach.
Exactly. In her 32nd season as the head coach for the Edgewood Crusaders. But Coach Marcus Flowers, give him 20 more years. You never know. He might be reaching those heights as well as he leads his 14-3 Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans into this one. And you were talking before we went on air, Dennis. You mentioned the Badger small, the Badger large, and the Badger small don't really mix. Memorial has done quite well in the Big 8 this season as well. They're 11-1.
Yeah, they were actually favored to win the conference because people thought with the losses Verona had, they were going to take a step back, and they haven't. You look at what Verona's done, and they actually at Verona December 12th. Verona, the Wildcats won 48-42 over the Spartans. So there's a rematch coming up that they like. But you take a look at the history of Madison Memorial girls basketball. There's not a lot to brag about. They've never been to the state tournament. For years, it was get 4 or 5 wins, maybe a couple in the conference. And Coach Flowers has turned that around. One thing also I love about both these teams, Coach Stav is a longtime teacher at the school. And Coach Flowers is the Dean of Students at Madison Memorial. The coaches are in the building. The kids see them every day. They have an impact on them, not just on the court, but off the court. And that's probably the most important part.
And something that's very overlooked, I think, these days when it comes to high school coaching. PrepMania's video stream is sponsored by Pemberton PI. When life takes an unexpected turn to Pemberton Personal Injury Law Firm. Pemberton's client-centered approach ensures you're treated with respect, care, and compassion. Never just another case. With offices in Madison and Baraboo, Pemberton has the experience to secure the justice and compensation you deserve. Serving clients statewide, there are no fees until you win. Trust a firm that treats you like family. Visit Pemberton Personal Injury Law at pembertonpi.com. We're going to step aside. When we return, we have interviews from our very own Hunter Vaughn with the aforementioned head coaches of the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans and the Edgewood Crusaders. Stick around, don't go anywhere. You're listening to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
ZIMBRICK, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know ZIMBRICK, 'cause you deserve it.
ZIMBRICK Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
ZIMBRICK, Fish Hatchery Road.
Everywhere. When it needs service, you need ZIMBRICK Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop ZIMBRICK Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Welcome back to Edgewood High School for ZIMBRICK Honda's Saturday showcase of PrepMania. Later on after the game, we'll be naming our Pizza Hut player of the game. And, I mean, if you want pizza, you want some wings, pizza and wings, or wings and pizzas, the best deals have both. Introducing Pizza Hut's original stuffed crust and wings bundle. Get a large one-topping stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings with 2 sauces for only $19.99. Order on the app or at pizzahut.com. Today, Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. As mentioned before the break, it is time to hear from the coaches of Vel Phillips Memorial and Edgewood, starting with Hunter Vaughn sitting down with Marcus Flowers, the head coach of the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. Here he is.
Coach, I want to start with talking about your team from the last few years now. You, 2 years ago, were 7-18, and then last year your team goes 16-10. You lost in the regional final, 61-59 to Oregon. Now this year, you're just a game back of first place in the Big 8. Can you talk about what player or maybe a couple of players from this team that you've seen the biggest growth from that's spurred on this development over the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's been a core group. That year we won 7 games. We had, I think, 4 freshmen who were on varsity, and also like 2 to 3 sophomores who were on our varsity team. So we were very young and trying to figure out just how to play high school basketball at a high level in a competitive conference like the Big 8. And some kids who are a part of that, Nevaeh Jackson has grown a ton. She has grown from a kid who was a marginal role player her freshman year to a key starter and a key contributor this year, who's averaging close to 8 points a game and really just kind of filling in the blanks and being a glue kid for us. Nakira Martin is another kid who over the last 2 years has grown in her confidence and is a great compliment to some of our kind of like more bigger name players like Princess. She does a great job of kind of filling in the gaps as well. Defensively, she can guard, all the positions. She covers the rim for us, can block shots, can score around the basket, but also can shoot from the perimeter. So she does a little bit of everything for us. And those kids growing around AV Blue and Princess Wachukwu has really helped us kind of round out our roster. Princess and AV are super talented, and we're going to be really strong players, no matter what program they were in. But I think, looking at those kind of kids, Nevaeh Jackson, Nakira Martin, Kennedy Harden is another one. She's a sophomore this year, came in as a freshman last year. And her presence as a true, just pure point guard who can score, but also loves to facilitate, loves to orchestrate things, loves to put her teammates in position to score. Really complimented Avery, who is more of a score-first guard, and helped her be able to find her balance of trying to find her shot, but also the responsibility of running the show. It let her kind of focus more on finding her shot, and then also being a great complement and working in tandem with Prentice's pick-and-roll game. And so those three have really kind of helped us grow from that team that won 7 games to the team that you see now.
Counting down to the opening tip-off between Vel Phillips Memorial and Edgewood, with Vel Phillips Memorial head coach Marcus Flowers. On the other side, you've got the defending D3 champions tonight in Edgewood, and they've only got 1 loss so far on the season. I know they do a ton of things well, but in your opinion, what is the biggest thing that you have to watch out for tonight?
They play a very versatile style of basketball. Their kids play a more positionless brand of basketball, particularly on the offensive end. They post up their guards. They have their bigs on the perimeter. They invert their offense a lot, having, taller players away from the basket, smaller players around the basket. They have really skilled kids, and they don't overextend themselves. They play brilliantly together, and they play really hard and very focused. And so those are the things that, I'm really concerned about it for us, is our guards making sure that they're ready to, defend the post the way we want them to and battle down there. Because I know their guards are going to take our guards inside. And then us being able to sustain the level of focus that you have against a really strong team. They're a group of great competitors. They just know how to beat people and win basketball games. And that's something that is a skill that not a lot of kids and teams have nowadays. A lot of kids go out and they're playing basketball either because they want to hang out with their friends and have fun, which is great. Or you got kids who are really talented and they're out there just trying to accumulate stats. But you rarely find a group of kids that are solely focused on, we're going to be great at winning basketball games. And that's what Edgewood is. And so this will be a great test for us because that's the level we're trying to get to, and we're trying to get our kids to understand that part of the game. It's a game, and we talk about all the time, I use the analogy, nobody plays chess to just get out there and move chess pieces around the board. You should be strategic. You should be focused on what your opponent is doing, anticipating what your opponent is doing. And Edgewood plays a lot of chess, and they're really good at playing chess on a basketball court. That's how they approach the game. That's been the thing that I've admired the most about watching them, and that's a trademark of Coach Staub's best teams. When her teams are really great, they look like this.
And then finally here tonight, after the game, other than describing your team as victorious, what are 3 words that you hope Riley and Dennis, who are on the call tonight, use to describe your team?
I hope they say we were relentless. We executed well, and we shot well. So those are the 3 things I hope they say. I hope they say we shot lights out. We were relentless, after 50-50 basketballs and the box outs and transition. And then we executed really well and looked like a really well-oiled machine.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Coach Flowers. I really appreciate it, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That was Hunter Vaughn with head coach of Vel Phillips Memorial, Marcus Flowers. Head coach having a little sense of humor there at the end. Relentless and looking to make their shots. Dennis, what goes into turning around a team like Vel Phillips Memorial? He mentioned it in his interview. Even just last year, going back 365 days, this team only had 7 wins on the entire season, and they're already up to double that today.
Well, I think the game is a player's game, not a coach's one. The adage is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can try to get kids out, but they have to be driven. You have to have a player, too, that is the one that says, hey, let's get out and shoot. Let's get out to that open gym. Let's do that extra work. And when your best players are your hardest workers, you got a really good team. And that's been the case here. Again, you mentioned Nevi Jackson in blue. You look at their core of juniors, 4 juniors on the team. Tierra Flowers, he has a daughter on the team, too. And he has a daughter who's an assistant coach. So it's definitely a family-type situation. But you want to make it fun. You want it to be family. And you want to be successful. I mean, you're out here to win. You're not out here just to hang around and get your butts beat every week. So, I mean, a lot of that is player-driven. And Coach Flowers has done a great job of setting the culture. And he had a couple of years where the culture wasn't quite as good, and some of those players, well, okay, if you're not going to play, then you might as well go on and do something else, and they did. So he's got a really good group here. And like I said, they've never been to state. And this is a group that he wants to get to the Rush Center in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. That was the major goal he mentioned to me when I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with head coach Marcus Flowers as well. So we shall see. Edgewood, though, no small feat knocking them off. They're going to need to beat teams like this if they want to make it all the way to that very first state berth. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Wanakee Remodeling makes it happen. Whether it's stunning kitchen makeovers, cozy living room revamps, or complete exterior facelifts, their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship that stands the test of time. Call 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com today for a free consultation. We've heard from Marcus Flowers, and now it's time to hear from Laura Stavnes. When we come back, you're listening to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly open Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
Monday nights this football season, huddle up for the Great Dane Huddle, driven by Janesville Kia.
What school from the SEC reminds you of good old Wisconsin?
You know what? I'm going to ask Cindy that question.
What'd Cindy say, Coach?
Cindy said Ole Miss because of the strong tailgate tradition they have there.
I like that.
The Grove. The Grove is an epic tailgate. I heard.
Strong.
That
Pretty
is.
strong.
I like that.
The Great Dane Huddle, driven by Janesville Kia. Mondays at 6 on 100.5 ESPN and Wisconsin On Demand. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Welcome back to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania, brought to you in part by the GRB Academy. The GRB Academy wants to be a part of your plan to reach your potential. Utilize GRB Academy's 52,000 square foot facility, 14 batting cages, and 6,000 square foot weight room. With private instruction, group training programs, and travel teams, GRB Academy prides itself on providing the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your family. Visit GRB Academy for more information. GRB Academy Baseball for the serious player, but we're playing some girls basketball tonight. Now it's time to hear from the one and only Coach Laura Stavnes. Here's Hunter Vaughn and the coach.
First, Coach, got to start with congratulations on getting win number 500 last weekend.
Yeah, thank you. Obviously, it's not, it's a number, and it's got a lot of people behind that number, a lot of players throughout the years, a lot of assistant coaches that have helped out, and a lot of support staff. So, my name's attached to it, but there's a lot of other people that should have their names with it.
Over the course of those 500 wins, what are you most proud of through the years of you coaching and getting to 500?
I think that, I think that we've played a tough schedule in the 32 years, over the years. We challenge ourselves here in terms of, it hasn't always been easy, and so I probably have more losses than I probably should, but maybe some of the teams weren't really ready for the schedule that we set. But I think the wins that we have, the kids have really worked for over the years, and just especially the last probably 20 years, how we've grown in terms of like relationships more with the kids, and in the last 5 to 8 years, just having a championship mindset and culture and what goes into that, and just trying to grow leaders. So
you've got a challenge tonight, taking on Vel Phillips Memorial squad. What is something that you're going to be watching out for against this Spartan squad tonight?
Yeah, I think Marcus does a great job with his squad, and they're always prepared, and they play well together. He's got a lot of pieces because they're so athletic. I mean, obviously we had a game on Thursday night, so we only had, kind of like one day of prep. and then it being the they celebrated like the 500 game victory. It was I didn't get to film as early as I needed to, so I just think that they're really super athletic. I think that they have inside-outside game. They can get to the basket really well. They're so quick on defense, so that'll be a good challenge for us. How do we take care of the ball versus their quickness and their athleticism? And so I'm just looking forward to the challenge. I mean, we haven't played Memorial, I don't know, it's been forever. I don't know if it was in the 90s maybe. I don't know when the last time we played Memorial, but I just thought that they were going to be a really good team in the Big 8, and they're close by, and I'm thankful that Marcus, was willing to play us.
Last question for you. When my teammates Riley and Dennis finish up the broadcast here tonight, what are three words that you hope, other than victorious, that they use to describe your team?
Oh, 3 words. That we are connected, that we are gritty, and that we have fun.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
That was Hunter Vaughn with Edgewood Crusader head coach Laura Stavnes. And Dennis, 500 wins, reigning state champions, has produced multiple Division I, Division II, Division III basketball players, very successful on the next level. She's developed leaders. What is there left for Coach Stav to do at this point?
Have fun. Basically it. They won the Division II title in 2017. They won the title last year in Division III. They're up in Division II this year. So you're going to have a tougher road. You're going to play some teams you haven't played. She was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2022. Her name's on the court.
Yeah.
I like that. I probably lost some games we should have. 261 losses. Come on, she's got twice as many wins. I think, all the good coaches know that it's, their assistants, the players, it's a whole group effort. But she's built such a great culture here. And this is, again, a school that you look at their roster, multiple sport athletes, a lot of them on there, every sport. One of our student athletes, UW Credit Union student athletes of the week was Aaron Schauer to start the year in track, cross country, and basketball. So, I like that, connected, and fun. And again, it's a game. You got to remember when I was coaching youth, where you get the kids out there and said, okay, for the next hour, you got all those people there. They wish they were you because they want to play and they can't. So they're going to be yelling and everything else. Yeah. You just go out and have fun. And let everything else take care of itself. They're always prepared. I like the fact, we don't have a lot of time. Yeah, most coaches, they know they're looking down the road and stuff, but they want to make sure the kids know they're focused on you have to treat every opponent. Just like Baraboo, okay. First time they played Baraboo, they gave them 60 points, and everybody's going, how did Baraboo score 60? Well, they didn't score 60 the other night. I'll tell you that. They scored 26. So Coach Stav sent a message to the players. They're not scoring more than 30 tonight. She didn't threaten them to walk home or anything, but I'm sure the message was sent. You got to give your best effort every time out there, and the kids do.
And Baraboo, obviously not the toughest test for this Edgewood Crusaders team, but Coach Stav does go out of her way to schedule a murderer's row year in and year out in Madison Memorial, Vel Phillips Memorial, a non-conference foe. Certainly a tough matchup on hand tonight. Those coaches' profiles brought to you by Midwest Financial Group. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group, coaches for your financial world, organizing all the players on your personal team for the best chance of success. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get a start today on your financial future. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA/SIPC, a registered investment advisor. We're inching closer and closer to opening tip-off. Time for the keys to the game when we return. This is the Saturday Showcase on ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
LabCorp Clinical Trials is changing to a new name, Fortrea. While the name may be different, Fortrea combines decades of great experience and professionalism with new opportunities for clinical trial participation. It's more than a mission and more than a new name. Fortrea is dedicated to moving healthcare forward. To learn more about the future of healthcare and upcoming clinical trials, visit us at fortreaclinicaltrials.com. That's FORTREA clinicaltrials.com.
Have you been waiting to buy your next home? Stop. Now is the time to get housed. What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Nobody has a crystal ball to know what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better the chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to help start your search. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
This is Monte Ball.
Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown.
You listen to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison. Welcome back to Edgewood High School of the Sacred Heart, home of the Crusaders, here on ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. PrepMania, of course, would not be possible without our good friends at ZIMBRICK Honda. ZIMBRICK Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires for a limited time at ZIMBRICK Honda? You can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Shop local, shop ZIMBRICK Honda. And Dennis, real quickly, as we only have a minute and a half before opening tip-off here, what are the keys to the game for Vel Phillips Memorial?
Number one, control the pace. They want to be up-tempo in transition, play fast, be strong on the boards, and limit Edgewood to 1 shot per possession, and take care of the basketball. Anytime you have a big game, they want to keep that turnovers in single digits.
And Edgewood has a relentless, as Coach Phillips mentioned, defense, man-to-man they love to play. And now heading over to the Crusaders, what do they have to do to take care of business?
Number one, don't let Avery Blue get hot behind the three-point line. She just had 10 threes against Madison East, 34 points in a half is what she did. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so that keep them out of the paint, whether it's Princess or their guards. And his coach talked about how they reverse the offense, the guards inside, the post outside. And take care of the basketball. That's a basic coaching staple, isn't it?
Yep. You can't win if you turn the ball over. At Canopy Wealth Management, they believe in the continued development of partnerships for good within their communities and giving back where they can. The team at Canopy emphasizes building local relationships and believes that values matter and strengthen their communities. When you work with Canopy, care, competence, and clarity isn't just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started on your financial future today. That's canopy-wealth.com. It's time for the national anthem here at Edgewood High School, and we return starting lineups and the opening tip here on ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need ZIMBRICK Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at ZIMBRICK Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop ZIMBRICK Honda.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that cover a full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm is dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how Midwest Financial Group can help set your future up for success. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA/SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Tax planning and fixed insurances are separate from and not offered through Commonwealth.
Welcome to the 2025 NFL Draft on ESPN Radio.
The NFL Draft is now underway.
Live from historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
With the first pick.
Thursday, April 24th on ESPN Radio, ESPN, and on ABC.
Win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable. One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
At the buzzer, knocks it down. Pick is up. Yes. He made it. Yes. Reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left. Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown. Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss. He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it. At the buzzer. Wow. It's good. Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Riley Yauk here alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, and it's time for the starting lineups, starting with the Madison Edgewood Crusaders. Number 2, Aaron Schauer. Number 10, Michaela Foley. Number 14, Macy Faust. Number 25, Marin Schmatzer. And number 30, Anna Miller. Moving on to Vel Phillips Memorial. Number 1, Nevaeh Jackson. Number 3, Avery Blue. Number 4, Kennedy Harden. Number 12, Princess Wachukwu. And number 35, Nikira Martin. Dennis, the youth program alongside the Edgewood Crusaders here tonight. I don't know about you, maybe it's just the gym. It's a little tight, it's on top of the court, but this one has a big game feel to it.
Yeah, it does. This kind of games you want to schedule as you get into the end of January, early February, getting ready for tournament time. Nothing beats, the sectionals. That's always that last step to state. It's not that once you get to state, it's icing on the cake. But you want to have games like this. You want to test yourself. You only get better by playing better teams. And both teams are going to see what weaknesses do we have to work on. What are some of the strengths that we can bring? And also you're looking to play teams that might have some different styles. In this case, both teams are going to want to pressure full court, baseline to baseline. So, again, that's why both coaches list take care of the basketball is one of their keys to the game.
Schmatzner and Wachukwu opening tip-off. Won by Wachukwu and the Spartans. Avery Blue in the front court. Swings it over to the left wing. Jackson drives in with the right hand. Step back. Long 2 rolls off the rim and out. No good. Rebound. Edgewood. 0-0 our score here. First possession of the game for the Crusaders as Anna Miller takes it coast to coast. Can't get it to go. Rebound Harden. She's coming back the other way. Right-handed dribble. Drive lane line up with the right hand of the spin. No good, but it will be a travel. Thought for a second she was fouled on the way up. No dice, as here is the first look at that Vel Phillips Memorial press. It is broken with ease. Aaron Schauer, very light press. Finds Foley in the corner. She dribbles over between the circles. Bounce inside, right block. Anna Miller up with the right hand, off glass. And good, 2-0, the Crusaders.
Nice assist there, bounce pass from Aaron Schauer into the post.
17:05 to go. Crusaders lead it 2-0. Avery Blue dribbling around the corner in that left corner. Spartans working to our left here. Jackson getting things situated right in front court. Finds Martin on the left elbow. Kicks it back out to Harden. High on the right side now. Dribbles in the left hand. Kicks back out. Tipped around. Fought for in the left corner. Blue throws it back in with the right. And stolen by the Crusaders. Here comes Foley. Shoots it over to Schauer. Back to Foley. Or pardon me, that's Anna Miller. Schmatzer. Handoff to Faust. Dribble handoffs galore here for this Crusaders offense.
Trying to work the left side there of the lane and nothing doing.
Anna Miller open 3. Clangs around. Rebound Crusaders. Up and blocked is Aaron Schauer. Going to be a foul, however, as Wachukwu can't believe it. Princess Uber athletic forward for the Spartans team. Stands 6 foot tall, averages almost 13 points a game. She should be all over the place tonight as she is called for her first foul of the evening. And Shower misses the front end. Score remains 2-0, 16-13 to play. In this first half, I should specify. Shower, second free throw is up and rolls around and out, no good. 0 for 2 is Shower. Here comes Blue screaming down the left sideline. Left wing, drives in, spins. Oh, little Stockton layup, no good. Good effort there from Blue. Rebound Schmatzer. Anna Miller stops and pops. Two-pointer, no good. Rebound Foley. Back to Schmatzer. She goes up, and a foul is called on the floor, I believe. No, they're going to count it up. Yep, it is on the floor. Pardon me.
Well, that's Prince's second foul. That's one thing they wanted to stay away from.
Mm-hmm.
2 fouls in just
over
2
minutes. 15:54 to play in this first half. 2-0 Crusaders lead it. Inbounds play, quick shot up for Anna Miller, no good, but rebound Crusaders. They've been dominating that offensive glass. Miller hands off to Shower between the circles. Blue tight defense out on the perimeter. Corner three from the left side for Macy Faust. Finds the bottom of the net, 5-0. Crusaders extend the advantage. Now they will get into a little bit of a zone press here.
Shower with her second assist there. Nice kick out.
Spartans almost break the press, but it's thrown away, and here come the Crusaders. Faust underneath the bucket, goes up and good. And head coach Marcus Flowers going to need a timeout as his Spartans trail 7-0, 15-17 to play early.
Edgewood just relentless on the offensive boards there. How to put back. So interesting. On Tuesday, it was supposed to be Tuesday, it was Wednesday.
Yep.
We had Madison Memorial and Anthony Miller with 11 points for Miller. This is his sister, Anna. I guess they've been an Edgewood family, but Anthony found his way over to Memorial somehow.
Interesting.
Yeah, one of 5 players in double figures the other night as Memorial won over Middleton. So I wonder who's they're keeping track of bragging rights. Who's scoring the most points in the family? Anna's got a state title. She's got one up on her brother, though.
That is true, and she's certainly doing her best here so far this evening as Edgewood once again brings out the press. Broken fairly quickly by Kennedy Harden. Finds Jackson in the left corner. Drives in briefly, backs out. Handoff to Blue. Step back, 3-ball in the air. Too short, no good. Rebound Foley. Crusaders looking to run. Finds Shower, thinks about a 3, drives in, stops, goes up, draws the foul. Shot will not go, but 2 more free throws coming up for Edgewood. Shower was 0 for 2 on her first couple of attempts, but with 14:50 to play here in half number 1, a chance to extend the lead, and that first one is as pure as can be. 8-0 Crusaders on top.
Foul picked up by Harden on that one, her first.
And Shower is perfect on her second set. 9-0 Crusaders advantage. Spartans looking to get off the schneid. Harden slowly brings it up, finds Jackson on the right wing. Looks around, rotates it back to Harden. She'll drive in, goes up with the right hand, and that one falls. And the Spartans are on the board. 9-2, our score, 14:30 to play. Macy Faust walks the ball up the court, guarded tightly by Blue in the paint, kicks back out. Anna Miller thinks about a long 3, will instead rush in with the left hand, goes up, no good. Rebound Orla McGee, and here come the Spartans. Harden quickly drives in, out to McGee, rotates it to Jackson. That Edgewood logo, Nakira Martin.
Got an offensive foul.
And there's going to be an off-ball foul. Looks to be Avery Blue, the guilty party. Maybe a little bit hard of a screen there. 14:05 to go. Crusaders lead at 9-2. Spartans with 4 fouls already here with just 4 minutes gone by. Crusaders with none. Shower guarded by Jackson. Outside, and another off-ball foul on the screen. Orla McGee hit the deck. And it's heading back the way of the Spartans.
That'll be on Shower, her first. Team first.
A little bit of a moving screen on the dribble handoff there. As Harden to inbound. Finds Blue, back to Harden. She'll work it up that right sideline. Working on Anna Miller. Kick to Jackson, right corner. Guarded by Foley. Blue in the right wing. Drives in, jump stop, high off glass, and gets that one to drop. Excellent shot from Avery Blue. 9-4, 13:30 to go. Miller guarded by Harden. Out to Shower. Right corner, she thinks about a three. Back out to Foley, she'll let it rip. No good. Didn't hit rim, off backboard, rebound Martin. She brings it up on the right wing. Between the circles now Jackson. Ball overhead, pass fake, into Blue. Kick out, ball is tipped, but Martin secures. Backhand off to Blue. Guarded by Faust. Harden now on the right elbow, spins, up with the right hand. Ball was partially tipped and snagged by Schmatzer. She's coming up the other side, kicks to Faust, who goes up. Shot is no good, tipped out, and it looked like it went out on Schmatzer, but the referee says otherwise. It will stay Crusaders basketball, 12:49 to play. Edgewood leads at 9-4.
You see a little roar here from the right to the Memorials, the
None
adult
too
section
pleased.
going, nope, that was not their ball.
As Schmatzer got away with one there, but she will inbound for the Crusaders as Jackson will grab a breather.
It was good hustle on the offensive boards. That's what she got, I think.
Was Faust will go up or make that Schmatzer as
Schmatzer misses, but another one goes off the Spartans.
Lamaya Willis checks in for the Spartans. She was trying to save it as it went out of bounds, and it can't quite get it. Schmatzer to inbound once again for the Crusaders.
Back-to-back team rebounds in that situation.
Maya Tomlinson in the game for the Crusaders. Anna Miller driving long strides like a gazelle. Finishes off glass, 11-4, 12:30 to play. Harden working that right side. Left-handed dribble, right elbow, two cutters, and it will tick off the hands of Lamaya Willis and out of bounds. Avery Blue and Lamaya Willis in the same place at the same time. Maybe a little miscommunication, and then turn over Spartans. Aaron Shower will bring the ball up the court for the Crusaders. Ticks off the foot of Tomlinson, but recovered. Schmatzer to Agapi Gialamas. Miller. Tomlinson bounces into Shower, double team down low, and they force the jump ball. Tough defense from Willis and Blue, and the Spartans will retake possession. 11-4 our score, 12:05 to play here in this first half.
No, it actually stays with Edgewood.
Oh, pardon me. It looked like Willis was ready to inbound, and in stepped Schmatzer instead.
Alternate possession. Edgewood Memorial actually won the opening tip. That's the first tie we've had.
As the ball will stay on this right side of the court. Kick out, Tomlinson open three. The lefty lets it fly. No good, too strong. Rebound Willis. Willis brings the ball up for the Spartans. High on the left is Harden as she walks it back over to the right. Willis picks up her dribble. Back to Jackson. Running point. Walks it over, kicks to Willis in the left corner. Back to Jackson. Top of the key. Left-handed dribble. Stop. Step back. Over to McGee in the right corner. Inside. Princess is back in. Goes up with the right hand, and she draws the foul. Two shots coming up for Princess Wachukwu. Trying to cut into this Edgewood lead. 11:26 to play. Crusaders lead it 11-4. As first free throw is short from Princess. Score will remain 11-4.
I spent a few minutes on the bench now. Avery Blue's on the bench getting a little ball here. They got to keep the thing in single digits.
Can't let Edgewood run away with it as Wachukwu is 0 on her two free throw attempts. Miller rotates it around to Shower. Tomlinson. It's Candy Agapi Gialamas. Rotates it all the way around. Left wing three ball is good for Aaron Schauer. As the lead has now hit double digits, 14-4, just over 11 minutes to go. Here come the Spartans. That's Jackson in the left corner. She'll step back, let a three ball fly, and an air ball. It will carry them out of bounds, and Edgewood will regain possession. 10:55 to play. They lead this one by 10.
The last two shots, Edgewood on the one side, the other, the angle's been perfect. Right, you can see as it leaves the hand wide left or wide right. You can see the fake go, it's not going anywhere. In this case, an air ball, but no air ball chance.
No.
Students are being kind right now.
Calm student section here for the Edgewood Crusaders. Almost a packed house here at Edgewood High School. Anna Miller, coast to coast, gets the friendly roll. Little English on the layup. 16-4 now. Crusaders flexing their muscles early. Blue, step back. Three ball in the air, just a little short off the front iron and backboard, no good. Rebound, Edgewood. Schauer on the left wing. Guarded by Martin. Bounce pass to Faust. She works it inside, tries to go up, and it will be a travel before she put it in the air. Turnover, Edgewood. 10:24 to go as the Spartans tried to inbound it a little early before checking in with the referee.
Just letting people know who's in charge.
Yep.
Don't argue with the ref.
Lamaya Willis to Blue, back to Willis now. Heading up the right front court, finds Jackson in the right corner. She'll drive baseline and pushes off. A foul on Jackson and another turnover for this Spartans offense. Willis will now get a breather. Kennedy Harden back in for Vel Phillips Memorial. Schmatzer to inbound for the Crusaders. Anna Miller and Aaron Schauer in the backcourt waiting for the ball. Miller gets it, guarded closely by Harden. Blows her back a bit, doubled by Martin. Over to Schmatzer. Left wing, handoff to Tomlinson, picks up her dribble. Finds Faust between the circles. Good, nice spin move there from Schmatzer. Schauer over high on the right. Back, bounce pass into Faust, and she finishes on the left block. 9:45 to go, 18-4. The Edgewood Crusaders are rolling here early. Kennedy Harden now, crossover. Drives left lane line, bounce pass on the right block. Princess goes up and draws the foul. A little bit of a late whistle, but she'll be shooting too. Been a physical game so far. The shots just not falling here early for the Spartans as Wachukwu. 9:31 to play. The front end rattles in and out. So close, but yet so far as the deficit remains 14. Kayla Foley checks back in for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Prince is struggling a little bit. She's 46% shooter from the line during the season, 0 for 3 here. Got to nail one, and does.
And her fourth is true, 18-5. Now our score with 9.5 minutes to play. Kick to the left corner. Left wing now. Between the circles is Faust. Schmatzer tries to bounce pass in to Foley, tipped away, and a foul is called after a steal from the Spartans.
That'll be on Anna Miller, her first, team fourth.
Blue inbounds to Harden as she sprints up the court. Stops on the left elbow, kicks out to Jackson. Back to Blue, high on the right, near that Crusaders logo. Drives in with the right hand. Right elbow, kicks back out to Martin. Hops, back to Blue. Top of the key. Rotates it all the way around from Harden to Jackson near that left corner. She's working in on Anna Miller. Low on that left block.
Faust doing a good job on Blue there. just basically in her shorts.
Tough defense. Kennedy Harden will let a three ball fly from the right corner. No good, too strong. Rebound Schmatzer. Kick up to Shower. She corrals. Left-handed finish is good. 20-5. Now your score with 8.5 minutes to play. And Coach Flowers needs another timeout. Stingy defense and lightning fast offense for the Edgewood Crusaders. We're going to take a break right alongside them. 20-5 your score with 8.5 minutes to play here in the first half. You're listening and watching ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Join Dr. Lind, podiatrist at Stoughton Health, and discover how the foot works. Learn tips to address common issues like bunions, plantar fasciitis, and Achilles pain. Stoughton Health is offering a free online talk Thursday, January 30th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. with Dr. Lind. To register for this free online talk, please visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events. Get back on your feet pain-free and confident. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Welcome back to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania, brought to you in part by Stoughton Health. Stoughton Health provides trusted care close to home. They're proud to support all the area's student athletes and wish them all the best this season. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more. And Dennis, with 8.5 minutes to go in this first half, Memorial trails 20-5. What do they have to do to start getting points on the board?
Well, that defense for Edgewood is what the key is here. They're playing just tenacious man-to-man, and they need to try to set some screens to get Blue open. When your two leading scorers averaging 28 points a game have 3 so far halfway through the first half, it's not a good sign. They've got to get Blue and Wachukwu on track here.
Spartans break the press, but the three ball is missed by Jackson. Rebound Edgewood. Faust stops on the right wing. Shoots inside to Foley. She goes up with the right hand, misses. Rebound Spartans. Here comes Blue. Takes it all the way to the cup. Up with the right hand. No good. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Heading back to the Crusaders. 8:02 to play. Still trailing 20-5.
Aaron Shower's the best defensive player for Edgewood, but she's not the one that's guarding Blue right now. And Macy Faust just having a great game. 7 points, offensive end, and holding Blue just to 2 points, and that was on a floater that was a beautiful shot. Right now they're making her score on the run, not letting her get behind the three-point line.
Faust drives left lane line and finishes with the left hand. 22-5 your score, 7:45 to go. Spartans break the press. Harden all the way and ripped away by Tomlinson. Another turnover. Here come the Crusaders. Foley over to Faust. Left wing, bounce inside to Shower. Tomlinson thinks about a three ball. So does Foley. Back to Tomlinson, left corner, Faust. Bounce into Shower. To the other block, and the reverse layup is good. Aaron Shower and this Crusaders offense having their way with the Madison or that Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. 24-5 your score, 7:10 to play in this first half.
This is a stunner. Anybody wondering about Edgewood, can they reload and repeat? Right now, they're playing as good as you can play.
They certainly can. I had this one pegged as a barn burner that was going to be tight all the way to the wire.
And a 5-second call.
A 5-second call in that far corner on Avery Blue. I believe the third turnover in a row for the Spartans.
It's kind of a joke last year. I didn't pick Edgewood to win the sectional, and Hunter and I were here for the regional semi-final, and afterwards I'm going, what was I thinking? Just watching Edgewood play defense, it's a clinic.
That it is. Faust to Shower. Drives baseline. Back to Faust. She'll let a three ball go. Too strong, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Ball heading back to the Spartans. Good defensive possession there for Vel Phillips Memorial. Trailing 24-5 with 6:40 to go. Kennedy Harden walking the ball up the court. Spartans haven't struggled breaking the press so far, but it's that half-court man-to-man that has caused fits. And Avery Blue finally gets some points on the board for the Spartans. Some more points, I should say, 24-7. Tomlinson lets a corner three fly. No good. Rebound, Blue. Stringing together some positive momentum. The Spartans, Blue lets a three ball go. Too strong, no good. Off backboard and rim, no good. Rebound, Crusaders. Here comes Foley. Shower kicks to the corner. Faust thinks about a three, jab step. Swings with the left hand to Miller on the left wing, or the right wing, pardon me. Back to Faust, trying to find Shower on that right block. Tomlinson over to Miller. Foley high on that far side. Miller right corner, Faust between the circles, bounce inside to Shower, almost stolen away by Willis, loses the ball. McGee is on the ground and Faust comes up with it as the three players hit the deck, bounce inside to Tomlinson. Over to the other block goes Shower and a turnover, or pardon me, not a turnover.
Edgewood timeout.
Yep, head coach Laura Stavnis didn't like what she saw from that possession, wanted to call a timeout before a turnover could occur. 24-7 your score. Edgewood Crusaders lead it with 5:24 to play. And Dennis, if you're head coach Marcus Flowers right now, what are you telling your girls in that huddle?
Be patient there. They're getting some good looks, but everything, though, is contested. They're not getting any other than Blue that last time kind of sliced through the defense. But you got to be patient. Just keep working the offense, trying to get the ball inside. They love shooting the threes, but right now Edgewood's contesting just about everything. So right now it's a 17-point, but you got to try to cut into this, try to get it down to single digits. So just be patient. They need to get some post touches, though. Princess is not getting some looks. And partly that's Edgewood trying to deny the ball, but you got to get at least a touch, even if she's not shooting the ball. Work that inside-outside and try to get Blue open on the arc.
Shower to inbound. Finds Faust in the corner. She'll bounce right back inside to Shower in the paint. Up with the left hand. A smooth finish from Aaron Shower. 26-7. The lead is up to 19. Blue slices through the press. In between the circles.
Shower with 11 now. First one double figures tonight. She's looking good on the offensive end.
Rotates around to Harden on the right. Harden fires inside to Wachukwu and goes up with the right hand and draws the foul. Two more free throws coming up for Princess.
Harden getting the ball inside. Nice high arching pass to Princess. And able to take the ball right to the basket, try to get to the free throw line. Now she's got to make her free throws, 1 of 4 so far.
A baby hook of a pass, you could say, from Kennedy Harden. 4:58 to play. First free throw is good for Princess Wachukwu. Cuts the lead to 18 now, 26-8. Both teams sitting at 5 fouls.
Coach Flowers told me one thing. He really likes Harden's game. Her role is to try to get everybody else points, but she might have to start looking for her shot right now, too.
As the second free throw is too strong, rebound goes to Shower. 4:55 to play in this first half. Guarded by Willis. Drives left lane line, and it's ripped away off her knee, and turnover. Spartans basketball, some aggressive hands down low, and a chance to continue to cut into this lead. Willis trying to break the press, bounces to Harden. The right sideline. Crosses half court. Spinning around, guarded by Foley. Finds McGee in that right corner. Struggling, looking around, picks up her dribble inside to Princess, and an off-ball foul once again on the Spartans. They're going to get... Oh, they're going to get Princess on that.
They're going to fall on Princess. That's her third now.
Couldn't see what happened, but regardless, possession goes to the Crusaders. Miller working on Harden, drives in, spins, stops, pivots, kick out to Tomlinson. Left wing, bounce with the right hand to Miller between the circles. That Edgewood E. Hard dribbles inside, low on the right block. Kick back to Shower, right back to Miller. 3 ball, snapped off, no good, too strong. Rebound Spartans, but it's ripped away. Foley goes up for the shot, no good. Ball is tipped out of bounds by the Spartans. Or pardon me, by the Crusaders, and the Spartans will get the ball back. Almost disastrous, and a couple of easy points for the Crusaders there. 4:03 to play, 26-8. And, Edgewood leads.
Princess Wachukwu headed to the bench here, probably done for the first half now with 3 fouls.
That is a major blow to this Spartans team.
2 out of 6 at the free throw line, no field goals for her in the first half.
Harden drives baseline, stops in the left block, pivots, looking for something. Finds Brenna Rowe, who's checked in now. Hands off to Blue. Stops at the free throw line. Willis, left-handed dribble. Harden now. Drives right lane line, and they will not count the shot. There was a foul on the floor.
Looks like a foul. I think it's on number 10.
Both teams now in the bonus. Kennedy Harden shooting 1-1. 3:33 to play. Trail 26-8. Harden looking to cut into this lead. Free throw no good, but Brenna Rowe is there to collect the rebound. Hand off to Blue, drives baseline up and will draw another foul. That was a shooting she'll be getting to. Good hustle play from the senior Brenna Rowe in relief of Princess Wachukwu. 3:27 left to play in this first half. Blues' first free throw rattles around and out. Spartans struggling to buy a bucket anywhere so far this evening. A lid on the basket. Second free throw is up, and that one finds the twine. 26-9 now, 3:25 to play. Showers bringing it up the left sideline, guarded by Harden. Switch off to Blue now. Left corner, left wing. She's dribbling all the way around. Hand off to Candy, and it's going to be a travel. Turnover Crusaders. Spartans with a little life here late in the first half.
That's how you get back in the game, force some turnovers. It's turnovers on the last two possessions for Edgewood, 3 of their last 4. But Spartans got to get some points up there, take advantage of it.
Harden finds Blue in the left corner. She'll drive all the way into the paint. Jackson snaps off a 3. Too strong, can't get the roll. Brenna Rowe is there again. Some excellent hustle. Kennedy Harden on the left block and goes up, but draws a foul before the shot. She'll be shooting 1-1. Spartans attacking the basket a little more here late. 2:54 to play. 9 fouls now on the Crusaders to the Spartans' 6th. First free throw hits back iron and drops. 26-10. Lead is 16.
And that, by the way, that was the second foul there on Foley.
As Harden's second free throw is no good, but guess who's in the mix? Brenna Rowe draws the jump ball, and possession will stay with the Spartans. Rowe providing the spark off the bench, out hustling the Crusaders on the offensive glass. Blue to inbound. Looking for something, finds Jackson, right front court. Brings it back. Drives in now with ferocity off glass. You betcha. 26-12 now. 2:40 to play. Shower ball is tipped away by Harden. And it's going to be an over and back as the Memorial crowd showing some life. Pressure mounting on the Crusaders, although their lead is still a fairly comfortable 14. 2.5 minutes to play, but you can feel the momentum starting to change a little bit. Hand off to Blue, left wing. Drives in the paint. Strong drive and draws the foul. That seems to have been the advice from Coach Flowers. Attack the basket.
Faust picks up the foul here first. And Team 10, so we are in double bonus the rest of the way.
Still 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go. We'll see if the Spartans can make a little hay from the free throw line. That will certainly help. Blue knocks down her first. Lead is now 13, and Brenna Rowe gets a nice ovation as she checks out. Orla McGee, another freshman in for the Spartans, and Blue is perfect from the charity stripe, 26-14. Here come the Crusaders now. Tomlinson in the left corner. Faust, left wing, guarded by Martin. Foley between the circles. Shower left wing now. Defensive intensity ramped up a little bit as Faust drives to the cup, goes up with the left hand, and draws a foul before the shot. She'll be shooting 1-1.
It looks like it's on Jackson.
Jackson's second as the Crusaders in the bonus as well. Macy Faust is no good on her first. Rebound McGee. Kicks to Blue coming up the right sideline. Stops, picks up her dribble, shoots it back out to Harden. Drive in. Blue from the right corner. Three ball is good. Avery Blue finding her stroke. Minute 45 to go. 26-17 your score. Intensity ramped up from the green and white. Shower to Tomlinson on the right wing. That bench is loud. Foley to Faust. High on the left now. Looking for something. Guarded tightly by Harden. She'll go straight in. Great defense down low by McGee. And whoa, a couple of players hit the deck. And a foul heading back the other way as McGee stood tall in the paint.
Foley picks up her third foul now. And how do you get back in the game? We talked about just making some stops on defense and kind of creeping back. That big three ball there from Blue cut it to single digits for the first time in quite a while.
As Nevaeh Jackson now looking to slice into this lead a little more. Too strong on the first free throw attempt. Score remains 26-17. Minute 22 left to play in this first half.
6 out of 13 at the free throw line. You got to do a little bit better than that if you want to cut that lead. Make a few more free throws, you're right in it.
And Jackson will help that percentage a little bit as she knocks down her second. 1 for 2 on that trip. Lead is now 8, 26-18. So the Spartans have crawled back. Minute 15, Shower stops at the free throw line. Kick out to Raybach. She shoots a three, no good, too strong. Rebound Harden. Here come the Spartans. Oh, Blue wants it. She thought about another three. Martin will travel. Took a couple steps. And another turnover for the Spartans offense.
Good defense. Got pressure, forced her to turn that one over.
You can tell the energy is back in the building as a whole. First student section chant we've heard all day.
Full court trap here.
Martin trap Faust.
Timeout.
And
they got a foul.
They get Martin for a foul. And Faust will be shooting 1-1 with 55.8 seconds left in this first half. Faust, one of the best free throw shooters on this Crusaders team, 77% from the line, but she misses there. Rebound down low by the Crusaders, and they retain possession. Faust left wing. Looks for a cutting Shower, can't get it. Behind the back dribble, drives left lane line, and she lets it go away. Turnover stolen by Jackson. Blue doubled on the left wing. Pass all the way across the court. Harden fires a three. Too strong, rebound McGee. Spartans retain, 30 seconds to go. Blue, long two ball. And whoa, look at that. The bank is open on a Saturday night for Avery Blue. What an angle. 26-20 now with 18 seconds to go. Shower, Faust, open in the corner.
How do you bank that in from the baseline?
I have no idea. Wizardry from Avery Blue late in this first half. 5 seconds to play. Faust throws it away. Turnover Crusaders, and the Spartans will get one last crack at it, only trailing 6. The resilience from this Vel Phillips Memorial squad is something to be admired. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and referees stop the clock. And apparently, maybe they inbounded, pardon me, from the wrong spot on the floor. At least that's what it appeared the referee was communicating, as Blue will now inbound right in front of us here at midcourt.
So I was trying to get an explanation stating her case over there.
As the clock goes back to 4 seconds, time for one last shot. Blue to inbound. Overhead pass to Harden. 3 seconds. 2 to the cup, kick out, and the ball caroms out of bounds and away. And your score as we hit halftime, Edgewood 26, Vel Phillips Memorial 20. What a comeback there late from Memorial, as what had all the makings of a blowout has turned into the competitive basketball game that we expected.
That was a 15-2 closing run there for Memorial. The score was up to 24-5 with about 7 minutes to go. And what happens when defense, they had span of 4 times, 4 of 5 possessions, turning the ball over. Memorial wasn't able to score a lot of points there, but kind of turned the momentum, turned the tide. And defense wins championships. Well, it also gets you out of the hole from that, wow, it was a 19-point deficit.
Yeah.
Then you're going, Memorial's 14-3? How did they do that?
Yeah.
Well, we just saw.
Gritty performance late in that first half from Memorial. However, Edgewood still retains their 6-point advantage. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Check out the Buzz at Madison Axe, your state-of-the-art entertainment spot with 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard, 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, and more. Perfect for a night out with the family or parties. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today, as a couple of youth programs play a game of basketball here at halftime at Edgewood High School of the Sacred Heart. We will take a break. When we return, we'll have the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. You're listening to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Join Dr. Lind, podiatrist at Stoughton Health, and discover how the foot works. Learn tips to address common issues like bunions, plantar fasciitis, and Achilles pain. Stoughton Health is offering a free online talk Thursday, January 30th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. with Dr. Lind. To register for this free online talk, please visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events. Get back on your feet pain-free and confident. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Hi, Dave from Canopy Wealth Management here. Our balanced approach helps guide you through a complex and ever-changing landscape. Throughout your family's financial planning journey, we will serve as a partner, advocate, and steward in all aspects to help you achieve your goals with confidence. At Canopy, care, competence, and clarity, it's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or complete exterior makeover, Wanakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Wanakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Wanakee, and call 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today.
ZIMBRICK Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and lease a 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid Sport for as low as $234 per month, or browse their vehicle selection online at ZIMBRICKHonda.com. That's ZIMBRICKHonda.com. Shop local, shop ZIMBRICK Honda.
Purchase your tickets, grab some friends, and get to the Sylvie on Monday, February 24th for Andy North Trivia Night, presented by Exact Sciences. Enjoy a fun and inspiring evening of trivia, music, food, and refreshments while helping to raise money for UW Carbone Cancer Center. This fun and inspiring event is hosted by Andy North, and in addition to the trivia, the lineup includes a silent auction, celebrity appearances, and prizes. Doors open at 6 p.m. Visit AndyNorthandFriends.com to buy your tickets. Past year's events have sold out quickly, so get your tickets today.
Since J&K Security Solutions opened in 1987, our attention to detail and customer service have been our strongest assets. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. We'll always do our best to find the most efficient and cost-effective solution to every job we tackle. Whether it's security for your home or business, installing video surveillance, or being able to control your garage doors from your phone, we can help you feel empowered with simple and user-friendly technology. Let's work together to secure your home or business. jksecurity.com.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Welcome back to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Riley Yauk, Dennis Semrau here at Edgewood High School as the Crusaders lead at 26-20 at halftime. PrepMania's video stream is sponsored by Pemberton PI. When life takes an unexpected turn to Pemberton Personal Injury Law Firm. Pemberton's client-centered approach ensures you're treated with respect, care, and compassion, never just another case. With offices in Madison and Baraboo, Pemberton has the experience to secure the justice and compensation you deserve. Serving clients statewide, there are no fees until you win. Trust a firm that treats you like family. Visit Pemberton Personal Injury Law at pembertonpi.com. Now it's time to take a listen to Dennis Semrau as he sat down with our UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Tegan Simpson from Oregon.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Tegan Simpson from Oregon High School. You're a Panther.
I am, yes.
What's it like to be a Panther?
I love being a Panther. I love the culture here. I love the teachers here and the people. It's a great school.
You're a wrestler and softball player.
I am.
And then wrestling, how did that come into play?
So I actually learned about wrestling my sophomore year of high school through Panthervision, which is like our school's news. There was a video they were looking for people to join, and I thought it would be cool. I thought it would keep me in shape for softball season. So I went home and I told my parents, and we went out. We got my first pair of shoes, and I joined.
Was that freshman year?
That was my
Or
sophomore year.
And you've been to state twice?
Yes, I have.
What's it like in the Cole Center?
It's super cool. I couldn't even imagine it the first time I went. It's huge. There's a whole bunch of people, you know, you get your little, your stamp that they clip for you. You feel super official, and, you know, the lights, the people, the mats, they're super cool.
Had you been there for like basketball games and that before?
I had not, actually.
So first time you walk in, what's the thought? You're walking into that monster
It's
place.
kind of like, this is real, you know? You got to win a match now. You got to stay here. So it was really cool. It's a great experience.
How's the season going so far?
It's going good. I believe I have around a 26, 25-4 record.
And softball, now you're going to be going to Brighton Stratton Junior
Yes.
College in Wauwatosa.
Yep.
For both, right?
Yes,
both
for
sports. What do you like about being a catcher?
I love being involved in the game. Sometimes, you know, I get stuck in outfield, which I appreciate, but I do get a little bored. You know, you see kids out there picking dandelions. That's kind of me. But I like being involved. I like talking to the umpires, calling pitches. Yeah.
You get the whole field in front of you, like you're in charge.
Yeah.
Right? Favorite teammate who's been a big impact on you?
So for my softball team, that would probably be Carly Zick. She is our pitcher, so we spend a lot of time together. And she committed to Villanova to play softball.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah, and then for wrestling, I would say Jada. She actually graduated last year, but she was my drill partner. She joined pretty late, but she had a great career. So that kind of showed me that, you know, even if you join late, you can definitely get some stuff done, win some matches.
Yeah, the one quote I wanted to read about, something about for girls not giving up or letting people say something that maybe you can't do something.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for just women and girls in general. I think that if you want to pursue something or do something that's, you know, male dominated, such as wrestling, I think you should do that. I mean, clearly we can, you know. Girls are amazing. You can look at the Iowa Hawkeyes team. They're outstanding, and I think that girls shouldn't be afraid to do things because of judgment from other people.
You look back in your time at Oregon, what do you remember the most about being here?
I'll probably remember the sports, wrestling, softball. I'll definitely remember the impact my teachers have had. They've all been great. I love the teachers here. You know, our athletic director and just everyone here has been super accommodating and very nice.
Well, our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Tegan Simpson, Oregon High School. Have a great rest of your senior year.
Thank you for having me.
When life takes an unexpected turn to Pemberton Personal Injury Law Firm. Pemberton's client-centered approach ensures that you're treated with respect, care, and compassion. Never just another case. With offices in Madison and Baraboo, Pemberton has the experience to secure the justice and compensation you deserve. Serving clients statewide, there are no fees until you win. Trust a firm that treats you like family. Visit Pemberton Personal Injury Law at pembertonpi.com.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Welcome back to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We are mere seconds away from the start of this second half between the Edgewood Crusaders and the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. Crusaders lead this one 26-20. A furious late first half comeback has made this one a game, Dennis. And Dennis is Schmatzer inbounds. What do you expect to see in this second half?
Well, defensively, Memorial was really, in Edgewood's grill at the end. Edgewood went down. It was a 15-2 closing run for the Spartans. So Edgewood gets first possession here, but you want to get a stop here, get out and cut that lead. And they did make it single digits. But, of course, go to Anna Miller, and she hits a 3.
Stop nowhere to be found as Anna Miller is straight cash from the right wing, 29-20. Crusaders quickly extend their lead on the first possession of the second half. Harden, handoff to Jackson. Spartans now working to our right. Crusaders will be working to our left as an errant pass from Jackson intended for Woodchukwu skips out of bounds. Edgewood basketball.
Yeah, turnovers first half, 11 from Memorial, 9 for Edgewood, but 8 of them were in the last 7 minutes when Spartans got back in the game.
Wow.
And both teams doing it on defense, playing full court pressure, basically man-to-man. Neither team likes to zone too much. Memorial do a little bit of zone pressure, same thing, But here we go, another turnover.
Yep. Foley throws it out of bounds, and the Crusaders return the favor. Back-to-back turnovers. Harden finds Blue as she is right on that Coach Stav court logo, picks up her dribble. Harden in the right corner.
Princess calling for the ball big time in there. She does not have a field goal, just held to a couple of free throws in the first half. That's the story. Got to get her on track.
Cross-court pass to Jackson, working on Foley. Back to Blue, guarded tightly by Faust. Couple of crossovers. Stops at the free throw line. Inside to a cutting Martin, and they're going to get her with a travel. Maybe didn't quite set the feet after she jump stopped. As 16 minutes, 39 seconds to play. Crusaders lead at 29-20.
Faust 9 points in the first half, though. The job she did on Blue, who ended up with 12, but she had to earn every one of those points. And only 1 3 in the first half.
Wow. As the Crusaders content to rotate it around the perimeter. Anna Miller wide open at the top of the key. Too strong. Rebound ticked around and corralled by Faust. Miller right elbow. Back to Foley. She'll fire a 3. No good. Rebound Miller up with the left hand off glass and good. 31-20 with just over 16 minutes to play.
11 points now for Miller. She can beat you from the 3. They're just crashing the glass. Foul, a missed shot.
Harden drives in left lane line, and she answers right back with a left-handed finish of her own. 31-22, 15:45. Anna Miller crossover, left hand in the paint, out to Shower. She'll let a mid-ranger go. Too strong. Rebound Faust.
Again, that's what helped Edgewood get their lead early, was that offensive rebounding. Here they're hitting the glass just as hard as they did to open. I'm sure that message was sent by Stav at halftime.
Stolen away by Blue as Faust was looking for Miller inside. Blue left wing. Works her way to the free throw line. Inside to Princess.
Offensive foul.
They're going to get her with an offensive foul. That's her 4th. I don't know. In my unprofessional opinion, looked a little floppish to me, but there's a reason I'm not wearing the stripes, as it'll be a turnover for the Spartans, and Woodchukwu's going to have to grab a seat. Orla McGee checks in. 15-18 to play.
And Princess walked down to the end. It's like, what do I have to do here? Just has not been able to get into the flow offensively. It's 2 offensive fouls.
Miller drives left lane line, but is called for a travel before she can kick it out to Faust. Once again, back-to-back turnovers from the Spartans and Crusaders, respectively. Harden will walk the ball up with a right-handed dribble. Hand off to Blue. Goes over to the left wing, drives inside, high off glass, can't get it. Rebound McGee goes up, draws the foul. No good, but she'll be shooting 2. 31-22, Orla McGee with a chance to cut into this deficit. Just over 3 minutes gone by here in the second half, and McGee is short on her first attempt.
7 of 15 at the line as a team right now. They'd be right in this thing if they could just sink a couple more free throws.
A haunting call from that Edgewood student section to no avail on McGee's second attempt, as she is good. 31-23, 14:55 to play. Miller slices inside, kicks out to Shower. She'll drive in. Tough shot up with the right hand. Wasn't really facing the basket. Rebound Blue, and here come the Spartans.
Off-balance shot. Probably ill-advised there.
Step back 3 from Blue. Little bit off. Rebound Jackson tries to draw a push, and they'll just say she fell out of bounds on her own volition. Turnover Spartans.
Yeah, didn't really have possession. So just a team rebound the other way.
Yep, tough spot, off balance. There on that baseline.
Marcus Flowers trying to plead his case there on the baseline with the ref. Hey, she was pushed out of bounds.
Yeah. Miller.
Get fight for your kids.
Flies up, Euro step, as that one is pretty. Gorgeous finish from Anna Miller, who goes coast to coast. 33-23, leads back up to double digits for the Crusaders. Jackson in the paint, bounce pass, and a foul is called. They're going to get Schmatzer on that one. Blue inbounds to Harden. High on the right side. McGee rotates it around. Tough defense by Faust there, but Blue's able to gain possession. Screen set by Harden. Blue working on Miller. Back to Harden between the circles. Spin move on Faust, and another foul is called on this Crusaders defense. Productive possession for the Spartans, regardless, with 14 minutes to play. They trail 10. 3 fouls now on the Crusaders. They'll inbound from the sideline, right near that Coach Stav court logo.
That's a big one, too. Faust's been doing a great job on Blue with it, picking up her third foul now. Got to be a little bit more patient.
Martin in the right corner. Kicks out to Harden, high on the right side. Spin move, right block, up with the right hand, no good, too short. Rebound Schmatzer, fought for, and they're going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Spartans. Good hustle there on the offensive glass. Gives new life to the possession. 13:47, they still trail at 10. Blue, the trigger woman. And now an offensive foul on Nevaeh Jackson, I believe. And just like that, they turn the ball over.
Actually, they gave it Harden, number 4.
Okay, pardon me.
Wow.
As I did not see what happened, but Miller screaming up the court. As a travel on that far side from Macy Faust. Turnovers galore here to start the second half.
Tightly officiated game here. They're not getting away with anything.
No, 4.5 minutes gone by. 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Harden at the top. Setting the offense in motion. Picks up her dribble inside to Martin, and another offensive foul. A little bit of a shove to gain separation.
Looks like that one was on Martin.
And tightly officiated game, to say the least. Anna Miller gets the inbounds pass.
That was Martin's third foul, by the way.
Knifes between 3 Spartans defenders, trapped, and kicks to Tomlinson on the left block. Faust will let a 3-ball go. No good. Rattles around. Rebound Jackson. Here comes Blue down the left sideline. Just over 13 to play. 33-23.
Nice
Low on the left block, and it looked like it was blocked, but they're going to call a foul. Avery Blue
And that's her fourth.
Draws it on Faust.
14, Macy Faust.
And she might have to grab a seat now. As Blue's first attempt from the charity stripe is no good. Can't get that lead down to single digits quite yet.
They just can't buy a free throw tonight. 8 of 17
that
now.
Has been one of the stories. They've gotten to the line, and you just said they missed 11, as that one rattles around and drops. Friendly roll as the lead is 9 now, 13:02. As the Spartans could have the lead if they'd be perfect on their free throws, as here comes Schmatzer up the other way. She tries a Euro step, is blocked, and draws a foul. No good on the shot, but she now will be shooting
There's
too.
Blue?
Spartans number 3.
Yep.
Blue. Their second, team fourth.
Blue's second foul. She is flabbergasted by that call. I certainly thought it was on McGee as Schmatzer's first free throw rattles home. Leads back up to 10 with 12:53 to play.
Her first point of the game. But she's done a nice job. First half assist.
Too strong on the second, but offensive rebound from Schauer finds Foley, and she can't quite get the friendly roll. Poked away, corralled by McGee. Here come the Spartans. Kennedy Harden, kick out. Willis from the left corner, you betcha. Lamaya Willis from distance.
Her first points of the game.
34-27 now, 12 and a half to go. Anna Miller drives up, left lane line. Tomlinson in the left corner. Schmatzer, pump fake. Foley, Schauer, back to Miller. Second half, they've been rotating around the perimeter, trying to free up some shooters. Schmatzer looking inside.
Good ball movement, looking for weak side.
Cross court, Miller will let a three ball go, and she rattles it home. The answer from Anna Miller. 37-27 now, under 12 to play.
Silent assassin there.
Kennedy Harden drives back to Willis in that left corner. Hand off to Harden. Martin calls for it. Crossover. Spin in the paint. Overhead pass to McGee, who goes up. Blocked. Rebound Willis. And a foul is called. Let's see who it's on. Looks like they're going to get Foley, the culprit.
Yep.
11:40 to go. Crusaders already sitting at 5 fouls. Spartans with 4.
That's her fourth foul.
And Dennis, free throws have been a story of this game. We might be shooting a lot of them in the second half.
We'll see who's left here out of the starters. Now we're starting to pick up fouls here. We got 2 or 3 and 2 or 4.
As McGee, Blue lets a long 3-ball fly, but a moving screen will turn the ball over.
Tough foul on McGee.
And just like that, both teams even at 5 fouls apiece. Schmatzer to inbound, guarded by Martin. Miller doubled briefly in the corner. Schmatzer gives it back to Miller. Yo-yo dribble, stops, right elbow, over to the corner. Schmatzer, Miller, Schauer, left wing. Candy, right wing now. Schmatzer once again, guarded by Martin fairly loosely. Schauer looking inside for Tomlinson. And a foul is called off ball. And I believe they're going to get Kennedy Harden.
Foul number 4, Kennedy Harden.
That is correct. And now, just like that, with 11 minutes and 7 seconds to go, Crusaders lead it by 10. They will now be in the bonus. They will be shooting the rest of the way with well over half of the second half to go. Schmatzer finds Miller in the paint. Bounce pass. Candy will let a long 2 go. No good. Off the heel. Rebound McGee. Spartans on offense. Jackson. Willis in the right corner now. Martin drives briefly. Jackson. Top of the circle. Harden now. Left front court. Walk the ball around. Drive, stop, up with the right hand, just not quite enough mustard on it. Falls off front iron. Miller coming the other way. Shields snap off a 3. rims out. Rebound Harden. 10:25 to go. 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Harden bounce pass to the left corner. Willis, jab step, back to Harden. She walks it across the Edgewood text. Jackson now, step back, 2 from the left elbow. Too strong. Rebound Schmatzer. As Edgewood flying back up the other way. And a Miller low on the left block. Left-handed finish is true.
From Shower. Nice assist. Good left hand.
A frantic pace from these two teams as Edgewood extending their lead. 12 points now, 39-27 to go with just under 10 minutes left to play in this one. ZIMBRICK Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none and has exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today at their location on Fitch-Hatchery Road to check out the all-new 2024 Honda Prologue, Honda's first all-electric SUV, or browse their car selection online at ZIMBRICKHonda.com. That's ZIMBRICKHonda.com. Shop local. Shop ZIMBRICK Honda.
Yeah, it was a 6-point deficit at halftime thanks to that closing run, but starting with Miller's 3 to open up the half, Edgewood's comfortably been between 10 and 12 points here. So now crunch time. We'll see if Spartans can turn up their defense like they did in the first half when they outscored them 15-2 down in the last 7 minutes.
Crusaders keeping the Spartans at arm's length. Blue spinning that right lane line. Jackson now between the circles. Princess is back in the game for the Spartans, sitting with 4 fouls to avoid getting that critical 5th. As Harden will cut inside, and the ball skips off with Chukwu's feet and will scuttle out of bounds. Turnover Spartans, and that's the other thing. She's been sitting on the bench for so much of this game. You said it earlier, Dennis, has been able to find that rhythm on offense. As Shower fires a 3, no dice, rebound Spartans. Blue coming up the right sideline, will cross it all the way over to the left wing.
Campbell.
Yeah, Jackson will make Candy pay as she goes all the way to the cup and finishes after an aggressive steal attempt from the Crusaders defense. Under 9 to play, 10-point lead, 39-29. Shower to Candy to Schmatzer. Shower now top of the key. Candy left wing. Tough defense from Jackson. Drives, left block. In the paint now is Schmatzer. Tomlinson rotates it to Shower. Miller, Candy, Tomlinson, 3-ball, too short. Rebound fought for, and they're going to get a foul down low.
Schmatzer really working hard on the boards there, fought and hung on to that one.
Big sistering the girls in the green and white, as now sitting in the bonus, Crusaders, more specifically Schmatzer, shooting a 1-and-1.
Rowe picks up her first foul. Yeah, Brenna Rowe and Orla McGee really gave him some good minutes here with Princess on the bench.
As Schmatzer knocks down her first, 40-29. 8:29 to play. And she is 2 for 2. 41-29 your score. As the Spartans looking to stage another comeback in the latter stages of this second half. Harden picks up her dribble, guarded by Miller. Finds Jackson near the center stripe. Blue 3-ball.
Yes.
Nothing but string music for Avery Blue. As the lead is back down to single digits, 41-32, 8 minutes to play. Shower guarded closely by Jackson, picks up her dribble. Tomlinson, right wing. Miller between the circles. Candy, guarded by Blue. Shower to Tomlinson. Miller Little jab step, drives baseline.
Beautiful
Candy
inside.
with a nice finish, but just too strong. Bricked it off the front iron. 7:35 to go. A break for the Spartans defense as that was a beautiful setup.
Paul Thompson,
Jackson,
great
step
pass.
back three ball. You got it. Nevaeh Jackson, a couple of three balls back-to-back for the Spartans offense, and just like that, 6-point deficit. 7:20 to go. Schmatzer with the ball, and Coach Stav wants a timeout. And with that timeout, we will pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
This is Derek Engler. You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN WPLX, Monona, Madison.
Welcome back to Edgewood High School, home of the Crusaders, as they lead this one 41-35 with 7:16 to play. And Dennis, a couple of three balls from the Spartans, and they're right back in it.
Yeah, that evened it up. Edgewood now 16-15 advantage. It was 16-9 before those 2 threes. But again, Memorial just hanging around, and that's what good defense will do for you. Edgewood second half, the only one to really score has been Anna Miller. She's got 12 of their 15 points. Actually, it's 15-15 here in the second half.
Wow.
So Memorial's hanging. So, still got plenty of time here. But again, that's what the three ball does. And we're going to see, we've got 3 players with 4 fouls here, a couple for Edgewood. Princess, see when she comes back in. And she is back in. So, see if she can last the last 7 minutes or if she'll be going to the bench here in about 30 seconds.
Yeah. Certainly something to watch, as just her presence on the court, though, a boost for this Spartans team.
Holding it at just 2 points on free throws, no field goal attempts or field goals made tonight for her.
Miller harassed by Jackson, Schmatzer, Tomlinson, Candy in the left corner. Miller thinks about it.
Wanted that one.
Jab step, decides against it. Candy now on that D logo. Kicks it to Miller, drives baseline, spins out of it, decides against. Schmatzer stolen away by Blue, coming back the other way, and she will go all the way, but misses the finish. Disappointing end to that sequence, as a beautiful steal from Avery Blue goes for naught. Schmatzer, three ball, no good. Rebound Rowe. 6.5 to play, 41-35. Jackson, right elbow, bounce into Princess, try to get her going, and her first points of the second half. She's fired up. We got ourselves a 4-point basketball game. Miller drives in, kicks to the corner. The left corner, mind you, Tomlinson. Handed back off to Miller. She's doubled briefly. Candy guarded by Blue.
Took 30 minutes for Princess to get her first field goal. See if that could be the one that lights a fire under her and the Spartans.
Never know. That would be awfully dangerous for the Edgewood Crusaders. 5:50 to go. They lead it by 4. Taking a little bit of the air out of the ball here on this possession. Schmatzer looking for a cutting Candy. Can't get it. Guarded by Rowe. Shower flips it to Tomlinson, who finds Candy in that left corner. Rotates it back to Schmatzer. Tough defensive sequence for the Spartans. Absolutely nothing doing for this Crusaders offense right now, as Miller takes it, matters upon herself, and draws the foul. Man, a brutal ending to a fantastic defensive possession for the Spartans.
And it's Blue's third foul. Miller goes to the free throw line on the 1-on-1. Great defense by the Spartans, but Edgewood too. When you got a lead, you don't need any. You're looking for a layup. You're looking to draw a foul. Get something to the rim. Very patient with it, and eventually Miller crashes, and there it is. And fortunately, missed the free throw and
no
get the
good,
offensive
but
rebound.
An offensive rebound from Shower. Miller, right front court, gets it to the top circle. Drives left hand, guarded by Harden.
This has been a possession well over a minute here for Edgewood.
Yeah, 5 minutes and counting to go. Edgewood's lead is 4. Miller spinning, left block, double teamed, kick out. Faust is back in the game, thinks about a 3, Left-handed pass. Shower low on the left, and she finishes. 43-37 now your score.
First points of the second half for Shower. Nice left-handed touch off the glass on the layup. Found the lane, and that's what you want. Fouls, get the free throw line, or layups.
Long floater from Blue as that one falls harmlessly out of bounds. And she'll be hearing the air ball chants for a while from this student section, I'm sure.
Blue just trying to draw a foul or get something off the glass, came up short.
Personally, I love long floaters, but that one maybe not the greatest shot in the world.
You like attacking the rim, but she should have probably gotten a little bit closer before she let it go.
4:25 to go, finds a cutting Foley down low as the ball hangs on the rim for a few moments, but falls off. Rebound Spartans. Wachukwu back in the game for the Spartans. Cross-court pass to Jackson, jumping, catch is made. A fadeaway floater is true. And 43-39 now your score, just over 4 minutes to play. Miller working on tough defense from Harden. Almost poked away by Martin, who tries to get in there, but maybe a little too handsy. And that will be a foul.
Her fourth.
Her fourth, team 9.
Spartans trying to balance aggressive defense with maybe a little bit of overzealousness.
Lesson right there. What makes Anna Miller such a special player? She was tough with the basketball. Triple team there. I'm sure she got banged a little bit and just hung on. Now you go to the line and make your free throws.
Yep, knocks down her first. Leads back up to 5 for the Crusaders. 3:58 to play.
19 points now, game high for Anna Miller. Make it 20.
Miller is 2 for 2. 6-point lead once again for the Crusaders. They'll be in double bonus the rest of the way. Harden right wing. Hand off to Jackson. Stops at the free throw line. Princess driving in and draws the foul. Blocked by Schmatzer, but she'll be shooting too.
Schmatzer with her third foul.
Number 25, Maren Schmatzer. Her fourth.
Princess
fourth.
Wachukwu.
Whoa.
Whew. What a battle. Physical, intense matchup between two powerhouses in the state of Wisconsin, as Wachukwu is no good, too strong on her first free throw. The defending state champs and a team striving for that first state appearance. And they certainly have the moxie to hang with the best of the best. But Wachukwu is 0 for 2 from the line, 3:45. Rebound Miller as she'll walk it up, guarded closely by Harden. Between the legs, finds Foley. Kicks to Schmatzer between the circles. Shower now left wing. Stops. Back to Schmatzer near that Coach Z court logo.
Almost a four-corner stall type, but no, they're looking to try to get the ball inside, looking to attack the rim, but being very patient. Good passes. It's key to the receiver. Go to the ball. Don't wait for it to come to you. Edgewood's moving very well on offense here. Very well tuned.
3:10 to play. Inside to Shower on that right elbow. Poked away briefly. She corrals. Faust now drives baseline and blocked by Jackson. Spartans flying up the court. Blue will bring the ball back out. Inside to Martin. Paint, drop step, left hand, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and it kicks off the legs of Foley. She is furious, but the ball will stay with the Spartans. 2:50 to go. Lead is 6 for the Crusaders. Blue, the trigger woman, to inbound. Overhead pass to Martin, straight back to Blue. Drive in the paint, stops, pivots, back to Harden. She drives left lane line, tripped up, and
turnover, lost ball.
Loses possession.
The fans tonight getting a treat here. They're getting their money's worth. Two best teams in the city going head-to-head, bar none. A private school, public school. Loving it.
All the drama you could ask for in this matchup as Anna Miller is called for a push-off. Turnover Crusaders, 2:33 to go.
Her third, team seventh. Offensive foul, though, no free throws.
Blue walks it up the right sideline. Guarded by Shower, screen from Harden, double screen from Princess. She cuts in, open three for Blue, but off to the left, no good. A chance to cut the lead to a single possession. Rebound Foley. Faust now, high in the left.
Well, that was an open look. She hasn't got too many of those tonight, so I just thought she had to take it. Just didn't fall.
Miller guarded by Jackson as we approach 2 minutes to play in what has been a fantastic Saturday showcase. Shower guarded by Blue. Rotates it around to Miller. Guarded tightly, not an inch of space from Jackson as she hits the deck. Miller free throw line. Crusaders had numbers briefly, but they are taking their time.
Whoa.
And Faust draws the foul on Harden. Looked like Harden may have just lost her balance there and bumped into Faust, who hits the deck. And she'll be shooting free throws.
So Edgewood shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Clock not on Memorial's side. Might have to rely on some missed free throws down the stretch. The Crusaders will be shooting 2 from here on out. 45-39 your score. Edgewood leads it with 1:42 to play. Macy Faust shooting 2, and that first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net, 46-39.
Her first point of the second half now with 10. Edgewood only has had 4 players score tonight, but it's been just enough.
That it has, as Faust is perfect from the line. Lead back up to 8 now for the Crusaders. Spartans gonna have to hustle. Blue, top of the key. Finds Jackson inside, who goes up strong. Can't get the bucket, but will draw the foul. Good aggressive take from Nevaeh Jackson.
And that is it for Faust, her 5th.
As she gets a standing ovation from the Edgewood faithful. Strong showing this evening from Macy Faust. But now Nevaeh Jackson, a chance to get the lead back down to 6. As the athletic staff appears to be an injury timeout. Little bleeding from Aaron Shower potentially. And Coach Stav will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout along with them. Back in 30 seconds. Edgewood leads at 47-39 with 1.5 minutes to play. You're listening to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need ZIMBRICK Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop ZIMBRICK Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Welcome back to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The Edgewood Crusaders lead the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans 47-39 with 1.5 minutes to go. Nevaeh Jackson about to be shooting 2 free throws. Dennis, we're heading down the home stretch here. What does Memorial have to do to turn the tides and complete this comeback?
What would help if they make some free throws? They're 9 of 20 versus 7 of 11 for Edgewood. But they're just going to have to attack the rim and try to kick it out for Blue, get her open. If she can get a couple of threes. They had the back-to-back threes when they cut it to 6 earlier. But right now, with both teams in the bonus, I think they're going to have to do a little bit more gambling here on defense. But you've put Edgewood at the line. They made their free throws.
Jackson, a couple of dribbles with the right hand. First free throw rattles around, hits every part of the rim, but will not drop. Score remains 47-39. Add another to the ledger of missed free throws for this Memorial squad as Jackson knocks down her second. Full court press initiated by the Spartans. Miller trapped in the corner. Gets it to Schmatzer. Guarded by Martin. She brings it up across midcourt. Press broken. Still guarded tightly. Picks up her dribble. on the right wing. Finds Tomlinson, and that's going to be a turnover. No! They call Nevaeh Jackson on the foul, and what had the makings of an easy bucket will turn into 2 free throw attempts for the Crusaders.
And this is where Edgewood can now put the game away.
Shooting 2 for the Crusaders, Anna Miller.
That is a tough call to swallow if you're Jackson and the Spartans. 47-40 the score as Miller knocks down her first free throw, make it 48-40 with 1:15.
That's 3 of 4 at the line. 21 points so far for Miller.
And make it 22. Jinx as 49-40 your score. Lead is 9. Minute 10 to go. Blue guarded by Miller. Jackson screen from Blue. Working quickly, spins, left hand, a scoop and a score for Nevaeh Jackson. And a timeout now from Coach Marcus Flowers. 59.5 seconds to go. Lead is 7 for the Crusaders. Memorial has shown resilience all evening. They've shown resilience all season, turning a 3-game losing streak in the middle of their season into a dominant 7-game win streak. They've proven so far this evening they belong in that upper echelon, but trying here frantically to come back and knock off an absolutely elite Edgewood squad with just over a minute to go, trailing by 7.
Jackson now with 13 points. And you got 16 for Blue, but the big one is Wachuku. Took her to the 6-minute mark to get her first field goal. Held to 4 points here today, mainly because of foul trouble. And Edgewood did a great job trying to deny. You can see in the second half she's really calling for the ball, and she had a couple of strong post moves, and then she gets called for her second offensive foul. But notice a couple things. We had a lot of player control, a lot of offensive fouls tonight, and a lot of travel calls.
Yes.
A lot of turnovers here, but offensive fouls the key, but they were consistent, calling them both ways.
Yep. Referees liberal with the whistle this evening. Miller gets the inbounds pass, and she will fly up that left sideline. Picks up her dribble, though. Trapped. Finds Foley on the right block. An easy bucket. And that might just be the nail in the Spartans' coffin. 45 seconds to go. They trail 51-42. Passes stolen away. And if that bucket didn't do it, that steal certainly did. 35 seconds to go. Here comes Miller, stolen away by Blue and the Spartans. Gonna have to hurry here. 25 seconds to go. Blue spinning, right-handed finish. Whoa! A little extra English on that one from Avery Blue. As the score is now 51-44, 21 seconds to go. Edgewood had a chance to really put the finishing touches on this game, but Avery Blue giving the Spartans the faintest of pulses here late in the second half.
I get a couple of things here. When fouls fouled out, now you put your best player on their best player, Anna Miller. So she's had Blue really making her work down the stretch. On the other hand, Blue has been trying to work on Miller a little bit, and they've double and triple teamed her. She did a great job. It was an awesome feed down there to Foley for her first points of the game. And then, again, making your free throws. Made 6 for 6 here in the last 3 minutes. And that could be what does it.
And what's the official Dennis Semrau tally for team free throws for each team right now?
The official is 9 for 13 for Edgewood. And 10 of 22 for Memorial.
Major discrepancy here. Spartans trying to trap, and they'll have to foul as Schauer does not turn the ball over. Strong with the possession. 16 seconds to go, 51-44. Aaron Schmatzer.
Schmatzer going to the line. Her dad's actually a longtime assistant coach here for the guys. Interim coach last year. It's his first year as the head coach of the boys program. Marin's going to be going to Northern Iowa next year. But she's got some pretty good genes there. Her mom, Tracy Winkler, played for the Badgers. She's got a sister playing volleyball at St. Thomas and a brother who's senior playing basketball and doing track at Cornell. So very athletic family, and she was the last one heading off to college next year.
It's a lot of Division I athletes in one family, as she is perfect from the free throw line, and that should just about do it. 9-point lead with 16 seconds to go. Harden inbounds to Blue. Coming up the right sideline. Screen from Rowe. Drives baseline now. All the way around, tries to flip it up and will travel. 7.3 seconds to go. All Edgewood has to do is cleanly inbound, and Coach Flowers will call off the Dogs as the clock ticks down. One, that will do it. Your final score, Madison Edgewood 53, Vel Phillips Memorial 44. A valiant effort from the Spartans, but in the end, Crusaders just a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start down 24-5.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, certainly not the start that the Spartans wanted, but again, showing that mettle to come back and make this one a fantastic contest.
39-29, and the second half, see what we were, 27-24. They were outscored by 3 here in the second half after cutting it to 6 at halftime. But we can see it's a good game for Memorial, some things to work on. You know, it doesn't count in the conference, so they've still got their eyes set on Verona on a rematch. And for Edgewood, another reason why they're ranked as high as they are in Division II in the girls' poll, ranked second, defending Division III state champs, and they did it without Beanie Thompson.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Beanie Thompson for this entire game.
Yeah, leading the team with 16.9 points, 5.9 rebounds. High ankle sprain. She's been out, and she got hurt in practice, unfortunately. It came down to somebody's foot, and at first they thought it might have been broken. But she's working her rehab up. Guy just got rid of the boot, and she's coming back. We'll see how long it takes to get her back. But now you add her back to the lineup. And I really like the way this team played. I think Macy Faust, 11 points, and did a great job defensively on Blue. And again, your stud, you got to go to Anna Miller, 22 points in the game. She did a great job. But it was a great team effort. We only had 5 players that scored when Foley got her points there. But Schmatzer, okay, 5 points, all at the free throw line. And you're going, oh, what kind of game did she have?
Modest stat.
Boy, you look at her rebounding, you look at her defense. She was tough with a basketball inside, and she found the open player. She didn't force any shots. So that's when you look at the scorebook and go, that doesn't tell the story of how good a player she was tonight. So, and that's the one thing that makes Edgewood such a good team. Players have their roles and they accept them. And any given night, you know, Miller's their scorer, but any given night, 4 or 5 other players could lead them in scoring. And Schmutzer's had her games where she can score 15, 20 a game too. But this is a very good Edgewood team. I like the position they're in right now. I mean, in the Badger South, the Badger Small, East, West, South, they're all confusing. Badger Small.
The Badger, one of the Badger conferences.
38-point average margin of victory to go 8-0 so far. That's incredible.
That it is. And we mentioned it at the top of the broadcast. Edgewood just finds ways to win. No Beanie Thompson, no problem. They take care of business tonight. 56-49 winners over the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. Stoughton Health provides trusted care close to home. They're proud to support all of the area's student athletes and wish them all the best this season. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more. We're going to take a short break. When we return, we will name our Pizza Hut player of the game. You won't want to miss this one. You're listening to ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
ZIMBRICK, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red. Of course.
Get to know ZIMBRICK, 'cause you deserve it.
ZIMBRICK Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
ZIMBRICK, Fish Hatchery Road.
Dr. Lind, podiatrist at Stoughton Health, and discover how the foot works. Learn tips to address common issues like bunions, plantar fasciitis, and Achilles pain. Stoughton Health is offering a free online talk Thursday, January 30th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. with Dr. Lind. To register for this free online talk, please visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events. Get back on your feet pain-free and confident. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Brian here from Canopy Wealth Management. At Canopy, we create strategies that are tailored to your needs and goals. We've invested heavily in client-friendly software so your assets and plan progress are available to view in one place at any time. Whether you prefer only the high-level information or enjoy the intricate details of the planning process, we've got you covered. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
The number 7 just got a whole lot luckier because of Pizza Hut's $7 Deal Lovers menu. Enjoy all your Pizza Hut favorites from pizza, pasta, boneless wings, melts, cheese sticks, desserts, and so much more. All for $7 each when you buy 2 or more. With this lucky deal, you don't have to choose between great taste and great value. You can have both at Pizza Hut. Order on the app or online at pizzahut.com today. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
Monday nights this football season, huddle up for the Great Dane Huddle, driven by Janesville Kia.
What school from the SEC reminds you of good old Wisconsin?
You know what? I'm going to ask Cindy that question.
What'd Cindy say, Coach?
Cindy said Ole Miss because of the strong tailgate tradition they have there.
I like that. The Grove. The Grove is the epic tailgate I heard.
Strong.
That is.
Strong.
I like that.
The Great Dane Huddle, driven by Janesville Kia. Mondays at 6 on 100.5 ESPN and Wisconsin On Demand. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
This is ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. For over 50 years, ZIMBRICK Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of ZIMBRICK Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new Honda or used Honda, visit ZIMBRICK Honda in Madison today or online at ZIMBRICKHonda.com. And without further ado, it is time to name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All righty, Dennis. Who is our Pizza Hut player of the game?
Well, big players make big plays in big games, and Anna Miller stands out with 22 points, game high. At 6-2, a couple of threes, 4 of 5 at the line, 4 free throws down the stretch. Took very good care of the basketball when Memorial really picked up that pressure. You saw that 15-2 run they had to close the end of the first half, able to create turnovers and take the ball away from Edgewood a few times. But Miller would not be denied. She's only a sophomore. Hard to believe. I mean, she's already got plenty of D1 offers. She was All-State, unanimous All-Conference last year, averaging 14 points a game, and coming in here averaging 15.2 tonight. But she doesn't have to score to impact the game, as we saw, just taking care of the basketball. And down the stretch there, really impressed with the way Edgewood was able to run time off the clock, look for a layup or look to get to the free throw line and attack the rim, not fire up any threes, any ill-advised floaters or whatever. They did a good job. And Miller, when she's on the floor there, she definitely runs the show. Last year as a freshman, she was the best player, but I think she kind of deferred to the seniors. You can see she has taken her game to another level this year.
Yeah, certainly looked like a leader on the court and, yeah, kept a cool head about her. The stats, while her stats are very impressive tonight, also do not tell the full story. Congratulations to Anna Miller, our Pizza Hut player of the game. Pizza and wings or wings and pizza? The best deals have both. Introducing Pizza Hut's original stuffed crust and wings bundle. Get a large one-topping stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings with 2 sauces for only $19.99. Order on the app or at pizzahut.com today. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. And Dennis, where can Anna Miller, the Edgewood Crusaders, and the Madison or the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans get their Pizza Hut this evening?
Well, there's one on Mineral Point Road just across from Westtown Mall. Go right by it on the way home, and you keep going. I want to pull in there. They got a drive-through now, so check it out.
Hey, interested in some stuffed crust pizza, Dennis?
Yeah, I was big buffet, and growing up, I always did the deluxe, like a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Like a couple of hot peppers, shake
like
it on there. But now I can't do
flakes?
that. Yeah, now I can't do that. Just get a little bit older, stomach doesn't quite take it as much, but. Yeah, that and a couple of adult beverages.
I see.
That was the way to close out many a Friday night basketball night growing up.
Fair enough. Pizza Hut gave us a Free Food Friday last night. They gave us the stuffed crust pizza and wings bundle. Absolutely fantastic. Pizza Hut stuffed crust.
They did what?
They brought us free pizza. You should have showed up. You could have came.
Where was this?
It was at the office yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
Free Food Friday.
You guys never call me on that.
You know, next time
I'll come in
catch
for
wind
that.
of it, I will call you personally and make sure that you
Free
get
Food Fridays,
our Free Food Friday presented.
Well, I was just down the road in Madison East doing a profile yesterday. Probably should have. But that was way early. You probably didn't bring it till afterwards. So, anyway, yeah, go for it, Matt.
All right.
What's your favorite? You like the stuffed crust?
I love the stuff. Pizza Hut stuffed crust is fantastic. I'm a pepperoni guy. I keep it classic.
Yeah.
Keep it classic.
Pepperoni and a little dipping sauce into the marinara.
A little bit. Honestly, I was dipping my crust into ranch yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
I'm a big ranch guy. I'm a Wisconsinite through and through. I love me some ranch. But
I go with the marinara. I'm kind of an old school there.
I respect that. Like a big mozzarella stick.
Oh,
basically.
yeah, that's true. Go for it.
But getting back to the basketball here as we wrap up this Saturday showcase here on ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Looking ahead for both of these squads, Memorial falls to 14-4 on the season, still 11-1 in conference. They're right there with Verona. They have Sun Prairie East coming up next Tuesday. How do you feel about that matchup for Coach Flowers and the Spartans?
I feel pretty good about that. Sun Prairie East, a new coach. Right, I think, this is one of those, as you want to say, just little bumps in the road. You look at coming in, it was an 8-game winning streak that was snapped here by Edgewood. Their only 3 losses were to Monona Grove by 3, Verona by 6, and then Awanakee. That was the span of 4 days. They had 3 games in 4 days where you don't really have a lot of prep time in between. But that was kind of a good run for them for the when it comes down to the state tournament. But Sun Prairie East, I think they'll get back on the winning track, and then Edgewood ends up with Stoughton, so they go back to conference play, and now that makes 15 in a row. Their only loss to the reigning Division I state champs. He had 1 versus 2.
By a buzzer beater.
Yeah, and a buzzer beater, 68-66 back in November. They've not lost since November 23rd. But as you get a little pressure down there, I say it's hard to unbeat. They got that loss out of the way. Mm-hmm. So now it's just they can cruise, and they'd like to finish it with a 20-plus game win streak all the way to the Rush Center. That's the plan. And you look at how many of these players are back from last year for Edgewood. They've been there. They know what it takes. And now without Beanie Thompson, she's just a phenomenal player. And Hunter and I really liked watching her last year. Physical. And I saw her earlier this year. She got knocked down. She's got a cut on her lip. And she's out and then back in 5 minutes later. Go, Coach, put me in. Coach, put me in. Yeah, you're my kind of player.
Love to see that sort of toughness, the grit that both of these coaches were talking about before the game.
And they showed it. I mean, both teams, they went toe-to-toe. And the Memorial could have said, we're down by 19. Oh, this one's over. No, they got it back. They got it within 4. But, that's sometimes they say you have to spend up so much energy And then the other team's not going to roll over, too. You know, this is a very experienced Edgewood team, so they weathered their storm. They got to halftime, and then what happens right away? Anna Miller hits a 3 coming out. And boom, now you push it back up to 9, and they were able to keep it around double digits most of the rest of the game.
Just fantastic resilience and resolve from both of these squads. Memorial, maybe just some growing pains as they try and work towards their first ever state appearance, and Edgewood, just a machine looking to continue rolling towards a second consecutive title. ZIMBRICK Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none and has exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road to check out the all-new 2024 Honda Prologue, Honda's first all-electric SUV, or browse their car selection online at ZIMBRICKHonda.com. That's ZIMBRICKHonda.com. Shop local, shop ZIMBRICK Honda. Dennis, any final thoughts before we close this broadcast up?
Well, I had a chance to see Avery Blue tonight. Edgewood was able to hold her to just 2 3-pointers, but ends up with the team high 18. And Nevaeh Jackson really liked her game, especially in the second half, scored 10 of her 13 points. Unfortunately for Princess Wachukwu, we did not see her best game because of the 2 offensive fouls she picked up, and she ended up with 4. She did not foul out, but spent so much time on the bench. They got a couple of good minutes out of Orla McGee and 42 Brenna Rowe, which is
Rowe
nice.
had a great sequence there near the end of the half.
You like to see that. And then see Harden. Coach talked about she's a pass first to get her teammates involved. But you could see she was trying to take a few more shots. They had a couple rim out, trying to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end to get that team back. But really like this Memorial team. And I think they're going to, I hope, I don't know if where we're going to be the night they play Verona. But that's going to be a must-see game. And then for Edgewood, they've been kind of cruising through the Badgers' small schedule, so they need games like this. You can't go into the playoffs when you're pounding everybody every week. You got to be tested. You got to get knocked down a few times and be able to pick yourself back up, because that's what postseason basketball is all about. But so both teams, I think they're going to have some long playoff runs, and I can't wait to see them. Hopefully this won't. Yeah, neither coach could tell me the last time. Jeff Gifford, the assistant, said, I've been here for 15 years. We've never played Memorial, and Stav said 90s. I couldn't find any record of it. So hopefully this is not the 2 decades or 3 or whatever. Hopefully they make this maybe an annual one. 2 of the best teams in the city. They should be going head to head. So glad to see it on a Saturday night.
Yeah, certainly would not complain to get this matchup again somewhere down the road. A fantastic Saturday showcase here on ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Huge thank you to Chrissy Birdsall, our audio producer, helping us sound good,
Thanks,
keeping
Chrissy.
us on track with the live reads. Hunter Vaughn, our esteemed video producer. You heard his lovely voice during the pregame show. And for the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, I am Riley Yauk. For one final time, your final score, Edgewood 53, Memorial 44. This has been ZIMBRICK Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
ZIMBRICK Honda has been a